Hey everyone, good morning to all of you. Today I'm going to discuss about my English speaking journey. At the beginnings, what I used to do in order to learn English, to becoming fluent in English. Today I'm really excited to reveal all my secret, all my strategies, so that they can help you out to learn to to achieve your success, whatever you admire for many years. I know in this time the many people have been suffering for long period of time. They do not have enough idea, enough strategies to come to their entire desire what they have imagined for long time. Okay, so today I'm going to reveal my journey. So at beginnings, what I used to do, I used to read a lot of books. Which book? If you ask me, then I would say very low standard book like five class, four class students of books I used to read. You know why I used to read such standard book? Because I knew initially you have been through many adversities, many schools. At the same time, if you go through expensive standard words, I mean standard vocabularies book, so you might be suffer a lot because you may lose your interest very early because it's not easy for understanding each and every context of any books, right? So that's the reason I took low standard book. That was quite convenient for me to understanding the each and every sentences with the convenience of mind. Okay, if I talk about accepting book, what I used to do, I used to watch a lot of web series of American, Canadian and British and whatever, different countries of movies and web series I have been through because I knew like perceiving as better as you can, it's more convenient for you to articulate your statement with the convenience, with the grammars, I would say. Becoming fluent in English, you must have the knowledge of perceiving entire accent as well. If you really want to globally proficient in English speaking, I would say, because it's not a one day of journey of your life. It's a long journey of your life, and becoming fluent in English, becoming master in English, you must have multiple knowledge about you know you must have the experience of multiple language and accent so that you can deal with you comfort anyone. So that's why I used to watch so many web series of American. Damn sure that was quite exciting for me to understanding the things, and I used to learn many words vocabulary as well because whenever I used to watch any web series, I used to collect at least 100 words from that web series. And my way of learning and remembering the words, it was quite strange if I compare to other learners, I would say. What I used to do, like I used to make a list. Over that list, 10 and 20 words are there. Okay. I just hang out that resume, I mean that paper, over my wall. Always waking up in the morning, I saw the paper, I saw the paper and reminding entire words by looking forward. And that was the way I remembering the words. And whenever I talk to people, I always try to utilize entire words in my conversation. That was my way of remembering the words. So now I'm really glad to sharing my experience with all of you because it reminds us my previous activities, how funny I was doing. Right. One thing I would like to tell you here, I know the most of the people are suffering in pronunciation, right? Because we are beginner, right? And as a beginner, we don't know how to pronounce any words in the correct way, right? So by learning the correct pronunciations, I would say, like you have to speak more loud. You speak loud so that you are going to learn how to speak clearly about any words. Louding speak, it's a very important to everyone to pronounce correctly with the grammars. Any words, I would say. Mostly the people are not able to speak loudly because they consider if I would speak loud and if any chance I would make error in my sentence, the people will make fun of me. Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah. because you are beginner right now. Okay, no one have much time to focus on you. Don't care about such silly things and just start focusing on yourself and start doing. If you are making mistake, that is a certainty, like you are trying to learn something, right? So don't think much more, just do it. Speaking loud, this will help you to pronounce the word in the correct way. This is the right way, the right approach, I would say. Because I used to do at my beginning, I used to loud, very very loud, you can say. I used to read very loud, and that was the reason I was good at pronunciation as well. Yeah, little bit mistake I used to make, but it's okay. It was acceptable. Okay, because it's okay, because I knew that time I was learning. Maybe I might be making mistake right now as well, little bit, but it's okay. I don't care like who's if I'm making mistake, because the entire people have been learning forever, right? It's my learning period, you can say. No one can be proficient entirely in this language forever, right? Whole life you will be learning, so do not feel embarrassed if you are making mistake. It's okay. Just accept it and move ahead. This is the life. So I was just talking about the right pronunciation, okay? And if I talk about like one thing I used to do a lot, like in that situations, I used to do the shadowing practice. Shadowing practice means what? My way of practicing was little bit different, like imagination. I was visualize a lot. How? So let me tell you how I used to do. Like visualizing means whenever I go to on bed. So in that situations for 20 minutes, I used to visualize a lot. Visualize means what? Just I am standing on a stage and saying my entire story around thousands of people are right there. So this is called visualizations way. I know this is a quite new to all of you. You must have heard about shadowing, but visualization it's a quite different to all of you. At the first time you are listening by me, visualizations it will really help you in multiple aspects, I would say. Because in visualizations you can articulate multiple statements according to your comfort. What you want to describe, for your comfort, with your comfort you can it. Okay, because in that situations you would have enough words to describe your statement with the imagination, I would say, what you are imagining, right? So I often used to visualize internally, like I'm on the stage and sharing my stories around thousands of people right there listening me. Okay, sometimes I used to imagine about many of stories internally. Like I went to the forest, I got the lion was staring me, and I get away. I just ran out by looking, after walking, I mean looking the lion right back behind me. Like that, stories I used to imagine, and that really worked a lot, really. That was my an experiment on me to remember the word utilizations my as much as what I remembered at the first time. Okay. So now you can also do the same like what I did earlier. Okay. So the few things I mentioned out, I used to do at my beginnings. I hope you understood my English journey, my strategies, my ideas, and you must follow the same what I did at my beginning, right? Damn sure you must get as soon as possible your result. Thank you so much for being a stay with me. Bye bye. See you then to the next another videos. I will say. Thank you.